Thanks for joining the channel. In this video, we're diving into Roblox Arise Crossover, a solo leveling-based game. Before we kick things off, remember to hit that subscribe button, and once you've done that, let's get this party started. So here's the deal with the gameplay. You use weapons to kill enemies and collect their shadows. Or, if you want to go the gems route, you can sell the shadows. It's pretty much like those pet simulator type games. Just want to talk about the rank system quickly. There are a ton of ranks in the game, and they basically determine how much damage potential your shadow has. So yeah, the higher the rank, the more powerful your shadow is. Alright, I suggest setting up Auto Arise and Auto Destroy Shadow in the settings. Also, you might want to disable camera shake and day and night cycles. It's up to your personal preference, but if you're experiencing lag, consider disabling effects for a smoother experience. So let's talk about leveling islands. You start off with the solo leveling island, and if you check the index in the top right, you can see the order in which you need to go on to the other islands and what shadows you can obtain there. It's a pretty useful feature. Also, when you sell a shadow, you'll get some money in return. That money can then be used to buy weapons and boats to help you on your journey. For starters, I recommend farming for a water mount by going to the boat NPC. I didn't know you could just buy it at first, so keep that in mind. There are 3 types of mounts in the game. Ground mounts you get from spawns at different locations, and air mounts are obtained the same way. Here's a clip of me randomly finding a ground mount. The water mount is purchasable. Alright, so the deal with farming these islands is pretty simple. Start by going through the smaller mobs in sequence. They tend to have less HP, but the bigger ones have more HP. So they're tougher, but they drop better shadow ranks and give you more money overall. Start with the smaller mobs and work your way up to the bigger ones. Now here's the best part of the game. Dungeons. They can spawn and they notify you when one does. There are different ranks of dungeons, and they can either be normal gates or red gates. These are based on the islands, and they can drop exclusive shadows. The solo leveling island one is generally the easiest one to clear, and the shadows you get from these raids have a pretty good rarity, so they're going to be super helpful. Now, let's take a look at some actual gameplay. Here's a heads up for you. You've only got 15 minutes to clear all the mobs in the dungeon. You can see that the shadows I'm getting from these dungeons have much better rarity than the ones I got from outside. You get tickets from these dungeons, which you can use to replay a dungeon, or you can use gems for that purpose. So if you don't get the shadow you wanted from a dungeon, you can head back in and try again until the dungeon gate disappears, which is a feature I really like. Right, here it is, the battle against Egress. Personally, he's my favorite shadow from solo leveling. So, what about you? Let me know. What's your favorite shadow? Alright, time for a Naruto dungeon. This one can drop pain. I managed to get an SS rank Orochimaru, which is currently my best shadow in the game. It really goes to show how much difference ranks can make in this game. Here, you can see that I failed to extract Pain's shadow, so I headed back to the main game and went into the dungeon again. I really like this replayability feature. The latest update added an enchantments and upgrades NPC to the starter island, but I won't delve into that for this video. All in all, this game isn't the greatest, but it does serve as a decent time killer if you're bored. As for me, I was only playing actively for the dungeons. It's basically a simulator at this point. If you buy the auto attack shadow and other game passes, you can automate almost everything. Alright, so what are your thoughts on this game? Let me know in the comments. If you guys want to see more content like this, feel free to let me know, because I'll definitely make more. That's a wrap. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. I'll see you all in the next one. Stay amazing, and God bless.